Jinny, since you've been a professional quilter for so long, how do you separate your professional sewing from your personal sewing, and do you do personal sewing anymore?
Well, you know, it's hard. I love it when I have a minute. I mean, when I'm traveling like here to market, I have a sewing bag and I have a hand sewing project that I bring with me and I work on. But it's really, really difficult to get a lot done because what I'm doing now, I'm making a lot of quilts, but they're all virtual quilts designed on the computer with fabric collections and fabric lines. And but I still have my personal ones, but not as many as I used to do. I like this time of year because it's baseball season and I'm an avid baseball fan. So I put my, good, I hope you like the same team. Anyway, I put a quilt in the frame right at the start of a baseball game, and that's a really good thing to do. So I'm getting a lot of quilting done on the quilt that I'm making.
Oh, that's great.
You know, and I like to hand quilt, do the hand piecing and hand quilting. So I try to sneak it in, but it's hard. You know, when you get as busy as we are doing all the other things.
With the resurgence of hand sewing, with English paper piecing being so popular right now, do you think that we will have more of a resurgence of hand quilting?
I think so. I'm noticing it a lot in classes that I teach at my studio on hand quilting. A lot of people, and they're just so proud when they come in and say, I did it all by hand, and it was so relaxing, and I really liked it. I think people are realizing that just making the top is not, that's only half of the quilt. You know, that's only half of the quilt. The other half you give to somebody to quilt for you. And I understand for things, well, for anybody, you know, some people can't quilt, they don't want to, they don't like it, but there's a certain satisfaction that comes from just doing the stitches and looking down at what you've accomplished today and going, wow, I did all that today, you know, kind of thing.
That's true. That's true. And I think there's also a health benefit to doing all that hand sewing.
I had a friend once who told me that she was going to yoga. Now, I don't have anything against yoga, but there was this yoga master and how wonderful it was, and they did all, mostly were doing meditating, and I kept asking her what the benefits of the meditation were, and she told me, and I said, I left that conversation with her, and I thought everything she said about meditating is exactly what I get from quilting, and I have something to show for it other than my mental, as well as my mental well-being.
That's a really good point, and I never thought about that. I know that it lowers your blood pressure.
It does. It's just relaxing. It's just a repetitive action, and you're thinking about things in your life and what's going on, and it's just kind of a meditative process.
That's true. That's great.
No rush. You know, you just say, okay, I'm just get it done when I can, and no pressure to finish it.
At GenQ, and I think this is more than a GenQ, but we call it slow sewing.
Yeah.
It's nice. Well, thank you so much for speaking to me today.
It was nice talking to you.
Very nice talking to you.